Hey there guys, Bostowo here. Today what I got for you is an assortment of weird Comfos. These are all the 30s or 40s style of Comfo. We've got one normal one here, a gray one, one with some sort of face shield, and one of the famous Comfo hoods. The first one I wanted to show off because it's the closest to the normal Comfo is this one with the face shield. This seems to be some sort of one-off, like, DIY modification because the quality of the cuts on this thing isn't very high. It seems that just whoever was using it wanted a little bit of extra eye protection. Not much, clearly, or else he would have bought some goggles, I guess. But that is still a very interesting piece. Other than that, it is just like a normal Comfo in every way. This one also has the sock around the edge there for added comfort. And overall, it's just more complete than our normal Comfo here. This one has definitely seen better days. It seems to be missing a lot of parts. The face shield also does seem to have these little cutouts that I believe are for the head harness. I think you're supposed to loop them through like that, and that kind of pulls it, I guess, more into a curve to give you a little bit better protection. This one is just super interesting because, like, you know, it being a one-off, like, modification, you know, you don't really find these ever. You know, you most of the time just find, like, the totally stock ones. And it makes you wonder just what did people do back then, you know, like, clearly this type of thing was happening, so there's got to be some absolutely buck wild modifications people made to masks to fit their, you know, just whatever needs they had. There is, however, an argument to be made that it's actually a factory produced thing, because you see the rivets on these are the exact same brand and size as on a normal Comfo, as you can see. They're both United brand. And they're riveted through the plastic. So unless the people that made this were, had just some of the original rivets lying around, I don't think they were going to be able to recycle the ones from the that they would have to take off to put this on. So who knows, it might be a factory-made item, despite it being a little asymmetrical and the cutting not being of the highest quality. Who knows? Next up, we have this absolutely bizarre gray Comfo. It has the plastic filter trays, which normally they're black, just like the rubber, but as you can see on there, they're supposed to be black. But the normal Comfo has these metal ones with significantly deeper and more threads on there. See that here on this one. But the main thing is this thing is gray. We don't know why. We do know it is one of the later pattern ones because it has the, plastic filter trays as well as a little date stamp which says 6/1/1942. This one does not have a date stamp because it is an earlier Comfo. Otherwise, like other than the color, this thing is a totally normal Comfo. There is some theorizing that this is gray because it's a military contract, but I don't know if I believe that. There's really no evidence for it as of yet. Here we've got kind of the most exciting of the weird Comfos, which is, of course, the Comfo hood. It's essentially just a completely normal late pattern Comfo with, well, a hood, and a neat little fun fact about this is the lens frames seem to be the exact same type as used on the Burrell Cops, which we have one of those right over there. The entire hood is actually held in place by just the regular strap from the Comfo. They did add a little modification of like these quick detach, well, these removable straps really, to make it, I guess, probably just a little easier to, take off and put on while wearing it. And of course, there's nothing keeping these lenses in place, so they do have a tendency to bounce around. It's also a very warm thing because this is, you know, a thick cotton hood. It's not comfortable to wear in the slightest. But like I said, other than the, you know, obvious, it's just a completely normal late pattern Comfo. Just like this, but black. Here is a little comparison of the insides. They are exactly the same, except for, of course, this one is gray, and this one is missing the inlet valves. I think they just fell out at some point. You can also see here the little head harness strap. It's, you know, it disconnects in the middle just like a normal Comfo, but it has these, so you can actually take these off and put them on. Normally, they're just riveted directly to the filter trays. And the last real difference that I want to talk about with the Comfo hood is the box. Well, they're pretty much the same box. The regular Comfo box has seen much better days. It's kind of only being held together with this Comfo. But you see, there is the big difference of this saying MSA Comfo respirator with hood, and this very much not saying that. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say about these weird Comfos. Thank you very much for watching, and a special thanks to my friend Acme for giving me access to his collection. Only one of these masks is mine, and it is the gray Comfo, the Gromfo. So if you enjoyed watching, let him know. I'll leave a link to his Instagram down in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, whenever that is.